All right, back with more Avatar. Up to episode 4. Liking the show so far. And just as I thought, things are split. Some people like it, some people don't. Because of changes that they made. I'm rocking with it so far. Like, it seems like as the episodes go, it gets stronger. It's finding its footing. And, you nitpick a couple things about it, with the acting and all that. But it's still dope the way they're orchestrating things. And the changes that they made actually work for me. The things they're combining because, it's a different way they're telling the story, less episodes. And I don't know, for me, it's working. Some things gotta grow on me, you know what I mean? As with any new thing you watch. Sometimes it just hits, other times, the things just seem a little odd. You know what I mean? Like with the dialogue. Some of the dialogue is it's a little heavy-handed. Like they're really trying to tell you what they're feeling and all of that. So,
And I wanted to speak on that shit as well. I'm enjoying the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody was to ask me, am I enjoying this show or not? I'm going to tell you, I'm waiting episode per episode to watch. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there are certain things that have been taken away from the show that I had seen in the animation series that I am upset about, but not upset to the point where it's like, man, fuck that show, I ain't watching it.
Right.
I am adjusting as I go because they are cleaning it up very well. And one thing I always tell people is don't expect someone else to imitate everything that you just saw. Where's the fun in that?
There's got to be differences.
There have to be certain things that are different. You just watched the animated series. Do you really want to watch scene for scene over again, knowing what's going to happen next? That ain't fun.
Certain changes have to be made, and it definitely works with the story that they're telling. And I told you the only thing I wanted was Momo. If I get Momo, then things I can. If there's any nitpicks, I'm like, okay, I can get over it. You know what I mean? If you give me Momo, I'm good. So they gave me Momo, so I'm like, all right, I'm rocking with it. The one thing that I wanted personally, you gave. He's there, Appa's there, 2 necessary pieces of the puzzle. They there, so you know what I mean. We rocking with it. Like I said, the changes that they made, like swapping Roku for the other avatar, that shit works because she dropped down on some Thor shit.
Oh my gosh.
And wrecked shop. Like I liked it. That
was a personal fight.
That I was rocking with that. So up to episode 4, this will mark the halfway point because it's 8 episodes in total. Let's see what happens.
You still gonna shave your head?
It's debatable. I'm thinking about it.
There's been a mistake. The fires weren't my fault, and neither was the fight.
Save your voice. Earth Kingdom soldiers aren't particularly tolerant, even under the best of circumstances. And these are most definitely not the best of circumstances. In my experience, the Earthbenders aren't exactly kind to their fallen foes.
Jesus. What?
The Firebenders said that they would kill us, and then they'd attack the city if I didn't cooperate. The only reason Omashu has been left alone is because of whatever small service I provided them. You know what it means to make hard choices? Your father had to leave your family to go to war, leaving you, just a boy. We do what we must to survive.
Yeah, that's true. Oh. Okay, we know who that is.
Yep.
A whole menace. I can't get over this city. Now, this city looks 1-to-1. So the homie's still there.
Cities are like people. They always have their dark sides.
Seems pretty dark on all the sides.
They bonded a lot more in this than they did from what I saw in the book 1 and 2.
My brother, the Fire Lord, sees things through only one lens. Victory or defeat.
I'm sorry. The Avatar's lost.
Hell no.
The secret tunnels, hidden under the mountain.
Secret
It said
tunnel.
that the founders of the city used them to meet without anyone knowing.
I wonder if we're gonna meet the band of high motherfuckers.
There are tunnels, but they're unstable. Those who go in never come out. If you believe the tales, vengeful spirits guard the passages.
Damn, they combine a lot of shit. Okay.
The pit?
An Earth Kingdom labor camp for prisoners of war. No one who's been sent there has ever been heard from again.
Damn, what the fuck? That's how they getting down?
It's my Fire Nation contact.
Then go to the Earth Kingdom generals and let them know they can set a trap to round up these spies.
No. The Firebenders made it clear. Any resistance and they'll send everything they've got at us.
Yep.
It's time to stop hiding. It's time to fight.
Okay. No time like the present. Fuck it.
He is the master of all 4 elements, the savior of the world, and he's very, very good at rock skipping.
Billy?
Oh, God.
I stopped you from killing innocent people.
Innocent? Spies, traitors, is that who you wanted to save?
Not everyone out there is the enemy.
If you stand against us, you are.
Oh, he's wilding now. Okay.
You're not fighting for anything you love. You're fighting because of hate. Just like the Firebenders.
Tell him.
That's gonna rile them up, comparing them to them.
Yeah, get the fuck off me. Oh shit! Oh shit! A little different, but
Frozen in an iceberg for 100 years, huh? That must have been nice.
No, it was a nightmare.
Ah, come on. How bad could it have been, huh? The world is on fire. People are dying, and you got to sleep through it all.
He's giving him a guilt trip?
Have you been fighting the same fight for a century? Have you watched your whole world burn down around you?
Can't make me believe you've lost hope. Not you, Billy.
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
oh shit! Oh shit! I'm gonna start cracking the fuck up.
I see someone dancing already.
What are you doing here?
We're doing what we're doing.
Right, but why are you doing it here?
Acoustics. Best in Omashu.
They do sound nice.
Those are the tunnels.
We have to find our friend.
Well, in that case, you should probably see this. It's a tale of 2 lovers. Oma and Shu met on top of the mountain that divided their 2 villages. The villages were enemies, so they couldn't be together. But their love was strong, so they found a way. They built elaborate tunnels so that they could meet secretly. But one day, Oma didn't come. Devastated, Shu wielded her earth-bending power to bring the villages to their knees. Both villages helped her build a new city where they would live together in peace. The great city was named Omashu as a monument to their love.
There's no such thing as angry spirits.
There it is. Twisted.
I wanted to see the flame. We got more. Dumbass. They came to this part fast as shit.
It's because things got combined and rearranged. Some things are moving a little too fast for me, but
I'm fine. Thank you.
it's personal.
You should be careful where you step.
What are you trying to prove?
Prove? Maybe I'm trying to show you there are no easy journeys for the Avatar. Maybe I just wanted to play a game, like we did back in the old days.
Okay, this is interesting.
You see that?
I do want to see how this plays out since the whole setup is different now.
It was Aang in Katara.
Yeah.
I'm not a little girl anymore.
Yet you keep acting like one.
And you keep acting like you know everything when you couldn't even tell that a traitor was flat out lying to you.
Says the girl who fell for a terrorist.
That's not what happened.
You should have never talked to him.
You don't get to tell me who I can talk to.
And you don't get to just ignore me.
I can if you're being an idiot.
Dad put me in charge.
You're not Dad.
Really could go for some of her seal jerky.
Or noodles. With the hot broth.
Seal jerky?
Couldn't do it. Sound like something that would be in Twisted Metal.
Well, it's personal.
My brother, though, he was on watch the night you torched the Eastern Wall. There was nothing left of him to bury.
Jesus.
We were at war. I was a soldier. You were a butcher.
And one thing I do like about this show, they make the Fire Nation ruthless.
And the Earthbend is crazy as shit.
So his son dies a hero, and he'll be forever known as a coward.
Who the fuck talking like that?
His sacrifice will be enshrined in legend.
When my studies weren't going well and father was unhappy, Lieutenant gave me this. He'd won it for finishing first in his officer class. He said it should belong to someone destined to do great things.
Actually shows he's a kind-hearted person.
Yeah, and it's showing that way earlier than
What I said about you and Dad.
Forget it.
You led the tribe and protected us with nobody to help you. Dad never had to bear that kind of burden alone.
Some respect on his name.
All these challenges, games, tests, none that make any sense.
Nothing has made sense in 100 years.
This isn't who you are. The Boomy I know is a fun-loving, happy kid who loves to skip rocks and always thinks about his friends.
Who cares about responsibility? Who cares about, saving the world?
I don't know if I'm feeling the change they made to him. Turn him into Jigsaw.
You versus me.
Nope. Oh, they go to Badger. That motherfucker's out. Damn.
okay, all right.
Yo,
You a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he definitely the best character in the show. Next to Unc. Momo's still first though.
All right, now they bringing me back.
Yeah.
Because this shit right here.
Yeah.
Do it! We've all seen enough death.
Yup, fuck that.
They'll send more soldiers soon. We have to leave now.
Dad!
Nope.
They mad as fuck now.
What's going on? Are we dead?
Love is brightest in the dark.
Well, all right, yo. Well, I gave it.
They sense feelings and react to them. Anger, fear, but mostly love.
Excuse me, Mr. Badgermole. We'd really appreciate if you could show us the way to the palace. Please?
Well, hang on, I got my food.
Yeah. Get a new writer for this shit. Like, no, man. No, man. What the fuck is y'all doing? What the fuck is y'all doing? I was with y'all for... No. No, you don't... I was with... Man. No, they fucked up. They fucked up. I gave him a chance, so I was fucking with it. I was vibing with it. I can accept change. No, that's not cool. I was cool. I was calm. I wasn't trying to get overhyped.
Yeah.
They ruined a major portion for me just now. And I don't even hop on the bandwagon. I was riding with the fucking show. What they did with this episode, they wiped their fucking ass with this shit, yo. Damn.
This is this nigga said they can feel the love.
Benjamin said, no. He read the script. He said, man, get the fuck out of here. Yo, you don't do this. You don't do this to nobody television show, man. You don't do this to nobody's TV show. You just don't.
They can feel the love.
They can feel the love. Sokka, come here, hold my hand. This is the way.
Damn.
This wasn't the laziest shit, yo. That was not how the love cave was supposed to go. No, yo. Right, cool. You want to fuck my shit up? All right, cool. I'm about to dog this shit now. Watch this.
Oh, fuck. Damn, man. You fucked up the homie, too. It's like, now he's on some eccentric shit. I'm like,
man, I'm cool.
Come on, man.
I'm cool. Sometimes bad writing is just bad fucking writing.
Ah, damn.
Then the episode was long as fuck. So, it's just got 15 minutes left. How the fuck? Y'all dragged me enough. Yo, chill.
It's like they're arriving at the same points, but it's like how they get there is sometimes for the better or sometimes for the worse. Still looks good.
Some of us have to fight even when we don't want to. That's what it means to be in a war. You were the Avatar, and you left us. Especially your friends. It's time for the games to end.
So you trying to kill him?
Who gets the last of the food scraps, the orphanage, or the soldiers? You have to make choices like that day after day. Learn what it means to be the Avatar. No! Then the world is doomed. You cheated! You didn't do it on your own, so you didn't learn anything at all!
You were wrong. You can rely on your friends. And that's the only way I'm gonna save the world. Remember this? I used it to call a friend. That's what I'm gonna do now. Call on an old friend. I wasn't here for the world. Or for you. But I'm here now.
Fire Nation forces are on the move. They'll be here by dawn.
You're under attack?
We will be. But we will be ready.
Sorry?
The Mechanist alerted the generals to a network of spies in the city. Helped us round them up. Now, all of you, get out of here. Oh, but I do have one more challenge for you.
Still fuck the shit up. They're the best parts of the show. Regardless of how I feel about it, they are the best parts of the show.
Yeah, because when he goes into
that scene in the past with young him and Unk, that shit was like more of that. And actually, anything with them together, all that is great.
What are you doing here, Uncle?
Same as you.
This is
Getting ready to embark on what is sure to be a memorable journey.
Got exiled.
You want to come with me?
I've come fully prepared. All the tea I need.
I don't need a babysitter. How about a friend?
God, for these two.
Yeah.
God, for these two.
See, with them, they made changes, but it's working for me. Some of the other changes, it just feels, I don't know, man.
Everything I need is on this boat.
See, this right here, it's like this is it for me. This shit feels great watching this shit. Like they nailed this part. The relationship between them, they nailed that shit. That shit's believable. Like it's working.
Let's get you home.
All right. Okay. So this might be the episode where you felt things changing, not necessarily for the better. Number one, they're combining a lot of stuff, which isn't a bad thing. It all depends on the execution, but it's like certain things they did. It's just it felt too fast. It felt like they were like just bunching things up because like we got to hit all this shit. So they just rushed through some of the stuff, and maybe the rest of the show isn't going to be like this because this is the first episode where I actually felt like, yo, what are we doing? You know what I mean? They combined a lot of stuff, all just to move the story along. They changed a lot, substituted certain characters for other ones, and all that. And it's all about the execution. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's stuff in this episode that just didn't really work for me. I hate to say that. It didn't work. Everything between Zuko and Unk, that worked. All of that worked.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Zuko and Unk
and there was a lot of changes made there too, but
it worked.
All that shit worked. They even added more. You know what I'm saying? Like emotional moments between both of them
when they left from the first day of banishment.
Yeah, and even when his son got killed and he came back, that whole scene was beautiful. Like, it was emotional, and I feel like if the show hit more like that scene did, this shit would be crazy. But some of the stuff that happened during this, it was just like, man, like what? Like, okay, now I get we combine like 5 different things because things got to be moved around to keep things going, and things being changed isn't a bad thing. We already said that. We already had the discussion. But how they were doing it though, it didn't feel. I don't know how to describe. I got to think on this, like, because right now, like, the emotions are raw, visceral, and I'm like, ugh. You know what I mean? I need to think on this shit. But my first impressions is this is the first episode where I felt the runtime, and I never usually do. And it's just like things that were happening was just like, man, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. Now you hear that when this was first worked on, the original writers came on for this. At some point in time, they left. They left. I don't know why they left, but you see episodes like this, I'm like, this is one of the reasons why they look at this and looked at it and like, you know what, I'm out. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have the knowledge of that, but this right here, this for the most part, this wasn't it. Now I can cherry pick some great parts of this shit though. Like there was some great parts. Visually, the show still looks great.
Oh yeah,
visually it looks great. So y'all hit it on the visuals. Whole VFX department, y'all motherfuckers killing it. Y'all got this shit on lock. That's easy work for y'all. Y'all can do this in your sleep.
It
now
looks good.
Now when you talk about the writing though, like some of the writing is just like
I'm not. This episode kind of bit me. This episode bit me in half, and I'm not trying to. You know me. I'm not that dude when it comes to everything. I'm not Mr. I'm not Mr. Oh, this is, I don't like it because it's not like this and not like that. I'm cool with that. If you want to change things around, I will always be okay with that. But do it the fuck right.
Yeah.
This episode put me in a bad mood. And I am not trying to be Mr. Picky, Mr. You know how people like to point the finger and try to act like they are the greatest writers themselves?
Yeah.
This episode was trash to me. Episodes 1 through 3, I was okay with.
Mm-hmm.
This right here, it set me back a little bit.
Mm.
And I hate to say that because I was on track with it. And I was defending the show, and I was happy that they made changes, but they made it work.
Yeah.
Episode 4 put me into a ball of anger. I'm upset. My night is over now. I wasn't expecting to see shit like this.
I gotta think on it, man, because right now, this was the first episode that I didn't really like. I didn't really like it. There are good parts of this episode, but as a whole, with as many things as they combined, it just felt like the pacing was like kind of ruined, and they were like speed running shit. Just to like check all the boxes, like we need this, we need this, we need that, we need that. I'm glad they had the band. Don't get me wrong, that band was one of the highlights of the cartoon. And them, even though it was a little scene, that part worked. That may seem out of place, but it's like it's in line of where they are, where they're going, and all of that. Their cameo got cut down, but just to include them was dope. And they all had the personalities. The vocals was on point and everything, but it's like some of the other changes and the speed that we're going into, it just seems kind of, I don't know, man. I want to know what other people thought, but me personally, this is one of the ones where I gotta think on it to really like give a good insight into my thought process regarding this episode, because it's just like, man, feels like a little fall from grace. I don't want to be dramatic, but it feels like, the first 3, there were stumbling blocks, but we were finding our footing. And this one, we just tripped down the steps. That's what it seems like. That's what it seemed like to me.
Yeah, so funny. Somebody was reading the fucking script while walking down the steps. And just missed one big ass step.
Yeah, just,
Chugga. Oh, cool, this episode put me in a bad fucking mood, man. And I hate being over the top when it comes to television shows because I am not an expert and I am not a critic. But this was a bad episode. I'm not. I can't even sugarcoat it. And I'm one of the people. I go against the army of hatred.
Mm-hmm. Same.
That's me. I go against the army of hatred. I sit back and enjoy shit. I ain't enjoy this shit. At some point, you have to stop being lazy as a writer. Stop being lazy as a studio. Stop just throwing anything out there. Because at some point, it's just like, try. The show gives you the blueprint. And I'm not saying do everything word for word, page for page as far as the animation series goes. Yes, change shit around. Be different. But this just really, this was not it. This wasn't it. This was not it. Episodes 1 through 3, I was being really positive about it because I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
The script was bad for this episode. And honestly, some parts had very, very bad acting. I'm cool off this episode. I'm not going to just trash the whole show, but this episode right here was a setback for me.
Yeah. It's like, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it's like in some parts, like the acting is not the strongest. And I try to look past that because, you know, I know some people here, it's their first, you know, projects and you know, they got some young actors and all that. But some of the acting is like, you feel it. When it's, you know, when the delivery isn't there, you feel it. It's kind of hard to ignore it. You made Trish trying to, like, you know, brush past it, but like it's just not, you know, it's not there. But yeah, you know.
Some certain moments I'm not even feeling the way they have Aang. And I'm just not. It's not there for me.
Yeah.
Aang in the cartoon, he was a child, he showed childish ways, and it made it natural for me.
Yeah.
He's giving these serious presidential speeches. Love is the way. I need my friends. I'm like, Aang, shut up. Like, look, you ain't the Aang that I'm used to. But I'm not going to throw it
until Avatar the show.
Yeah, my bad. I was on some yip shit. Like, get up, go, nigga. I won't throw the whole show away because that's just an over dramatic, angry individual who says the whole show is trash. I'm going to say episode 4 was just not my favorite episode.
It was a setback.
Hopefully episode 5 puts me back into my spirits and I don't tell Aang to shut up. All right?
We can always get back on track. You know, maybe this was just like a stumbling episode, and then we can get back to, you know, what we got to do.
You said a stumble? They jumped off the fucking mountain, nigga.
Full swanton bomb off the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, somebody said, you know what? Fuck it. Somebody just jumped.
We'll see what happens though. We're still gonna rock with the show though. I'm not gonna use this as the death sentence for the rest of the season. We're gonna see what happens because I was rocking with 1 through 3 just to, you know, keep repeating myself. 4 was not the strongest, as we've been saying, and we'll see how 5 is. We'll give it a day. We'll come back. We'll collect our thoughts, and then we'll see how 5 is hitting for. And cut. That's a wrap on that one right now.
Cool. Make my food. Cool. Like that. I tried. And the episode was long as fuck. Like, no, bro, like that. I was in it for the longer tonight, but no, that drained me. Like that really put me in a box like that. That was poor writing.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was poor writing.
Yeah.
You can tell that's when the original writer said, yo, pack shit. He probably said, you know what, let's just go continue the animated series. Let's add this shit. Damn, yo, what the fuck?